Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I want to talk briefly about me and my mom's experience with COVID-19. Now I did just record a short video talking about how my health is currently. So that will be at the end of this video. But basically December 14th was, I think, the first symptoms I had. I woke up one morning. Well, actually, let me back up. I woke up. Okay, so December 15th was on a Sunday, and I went around my neighborhood, just walking, and did some ab workouts. And I thought, like, when I woke up that Monday, that what I did as far as my workouts was actually what made me sore, because I was really sore. But come to find out, I was having body aches, and it just went down here from there. I've had symptoms such as lost my taste, lost my smell. The first symptoms I had was the aches, and then it went from aches to just stabbing pains, and then it went from that to what, my urine was like really dark. I couldn't eat, I couldn't drink. I had extreme, like, when I would eat or drink, I would throw up or have diarrhea. And then there was days like I could eat and drink, so it would change. So, like, let's say on Wednesday I could eat and drink. On Thursday, if I eat and drink, I'll throw up. It was like weird, like what the heck. And then Friday I could eat and drink again. Like I was like confused. It went from that to the second week. For a whole week I made no bowel movement. So I went from diarrhea to like no bowel movement for a week. It was so crazy. I ended up losing my smell. I lost my taste. I had headaches, eye pains. Just, I felt like I had every single symptom that you could have. Literally anything that could have happened almost happened. Like I said, I was just throwing up. What else happened? It was a lot. And I kind of documented it a little bit, just a little. I ended up going to the emergency room because I felt like my lungs was hurting. I would just lay down, and as I'm laying down, I could feel my lungs. They hurt. And so I was scared, and I was like, I can't take this. It was a Friday night. I was laying there, and I was like, you know what? It's midnight. I'm not going to do anything tonight. But when I get up in the morning, I'm going to the emergency room because I can't take this no more. I prepared an overnight bag because I'm like, if I have to stay, I'll be prepared. Ended up didn't have to stay. It was just I later found out, which you guys will see that later in the video, but it was, the virus was in my lung, but it wasn't bacteria, so it wasn't pneumonia. I'm blushing, like, what the heck. But it was just a horrible experience. And going through it, I see how so many people died, because it really, it's just horrible. It's the most horrible thing that I could ever imagine. I know today I look vibrant, but if you guys would have seen me, which I did record a little bit of it, I was, oh my God, I look like a zombie. Today, when I woke up this morning, I looked horrible. I had a half done head because I was taking my braids out, and I just was like, I want to be normal again. So basically how I caught it was like, my mom was at work. She works at like a clinic, like a mental health clinic, and someone at her job son, one of her coworkers' son is in high school, and he plays basketball. So I don't know why they still have kids playing sports when there's COVID, but someone on the team tested positive, and the coach had told the dad, hey, someone on the team tested positive, like, you need to go and get your kids and your family tested. He went a whole week and never did that, and was coming to work, and the whole time he was positive. On a Friday, my mom sent him home because he was coughing so bad, because she's the supervisor. She sent him home, and she said, you need to go get tested because I don't know what's wrong with you. So that's when he opened up and said, he told her the story about the teammate testing positive, and that, I do need to go get tested because somebody on my son's team, tested positive. And she's like, what? Like, what do you mean? You're at work and you don't even know? And that was a week ago. He went and got tested and came back positive, but everybody else at the job over that weekend and that Monday They were all sick. They started getting sick. My mom went and got tested the following Monday. Her results came back on Wednesday. Positive. Everybody else went and got tested around like the same time, and theirs all came back like the same day, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, positive. I woke up that same Monday sick. It was sore, hurt, aches. That Wednesday that she tested positive, I was like, let me go get tested. But the symptoms was already in. The symptoms was already there. I knew it, but my results came back negative. So they were saying like, oh, it's too early. That's why I come back negative. So I went back and got tested again that Friday when it came back. And my results came back a couple days later positive, even though I knew that because I was sick already. So we had just struggled trying to take care of each other, sick, crying, literally not trying to be funny, but felt like I was dying. Some people have symptoms, some people don't have symptoms, some people have extreme symptoms, some people have mild symptoms. Me and my mom's, if you have to say on a scale of 1 to 10 what were our symptoms, I would say an 8, just because we did not have to be hospitalized and because we did not die. And I feel like there was people out here on earth whose symptoms was way worse. Maybe I can't say that I've experienced the worst because I don't know what the worst is. So I would give my symptoms and my mom's symptoms from a 1 to 10 an 8. It was bad, really, really bad. Hey guys, so I'm about to get COVID tested. I'm at CVS, about to get COVID tested. I've been exposed to the virus. That's all I'm gonna say. I've been exposed, and so we're finna see. I woke up this morning and I had back aches, like aches and not chills, but kind of fatigue and some aches. I was like, nah, baby. And then the person I was exposed to, they got tested 2 days ago, and their results came back today, and they were positive. So let's see. I'll show you guys. So I'm up next, and I guess they're getting the kit and stuff ready. I'll be back. I have a COVID test.
What's that name?
Okay, thank you. So they just confirmed my date of birth, my name, wanted to see my ID and the verification number. So whenever you register the test, they'll send you a verification number. So they needed to verify the number, and now she says she's getting my test ready.
I'll walk you through on how to take the test.
Okay.
Inside that bag are 3 bags. The large bag with paperwork in it is for you to keep. The orange labeled bag you're going to set aside for last. And the small bag has a sanitation wipe in it. If you'll pull that out and wipe your hands down. Next, in the same bag is a cotton swab and a vial. You'll pull those 2 items out. You're going to open the cotton swab first. The paper peels apart from the plastic. Okay, you're going to insert that into one nostril until you feel some resistance, and then do 3 big circles. Repeat that on the other side. Next, you're going to untwist the cap on the vial. Be careful, there's liquid in it. Cotton tip down. Twist the cap on tightly and place it into the orange labeled bag. email was sent to you. The email has to be opened within 24 hours or it expires, and that's how you get your test results.
Okay.
Place that labeled bag in the white box on the wall.
Okay.
Have a good day.
Thank you. So I'm in bed and it's almost a week. I've had COVID for like a week now. It's Sunday. My first symptoms were last Monday. And today and yesterday have been the best days. Thursday and Friday were hell. Thursday was the worst day, and it was only day 4. And I did nothing. Me and my mom done nothing but lay down all day. Couldn't do nothing. Couldn't eat much. But I ate. She's eating more. She couldn't eat before. She couldn't eat with like 3 crackers a day. My eyes hurt. I still have some body aches. But everything I was experiencing at first, I'm not really experiencing right now. But we've had body aches. It's 3 different types. So it's like, hold on. It's like flu-like aches. Then you have these stabs, these random jabs, these sharp pains. And then you have like if you get cold and you get like these goosebumps. The goosebumps burn, they hurt. Nauseated, diarrhea, fatigue, shortness of breath. Like I said, my eyes, sensitivity to light. My mom lost her sense of smell. I haven't lost my sense of smell or taste. She hasn't lost her sense of taste either. Just pain. More than anything, the number one thing, the worst thing about the virus is the pain that you're in, the aches and stuff. I don't know. It just hurts. Let me sit up. Yesterday, like I said, yesterday and today was like the best days. Now, I tried to eat this morning I tried to eat this morning and I ate 2 bites of something and it went like right through me and I just was so sick. I drank, the first thing I did was drink some juice, and as soon as the juice hit my stomach, like I was about to throw up. Like, it's so many symptoms. It's so weird, but it's like, I don't know how to explain it. You just feel beat up, like physically beat up. I don't know. It's just painful and dreadful. This has been a week for me, a little over a week for her, and I just don't know when it's going to end. I feel like me and her both are getting better though, but it's like on and off. I haven't taken any medicine today. The only thing that I have been able to take throughout the whole process is Tylenol and NyQuil. So I would take Tylenol when it first happened. And it worked, and then it just stopped working. I don't know. And then when I took NyQuil, I don't know if the NyQuil did it, but I felt so much better. I've taken NyQuil 3 times. So the first day I took NyQuil, it immediately hit my system. This was day 4 on Thursday because I was crying. I was in so much pain. I was crying so bad. So I took it. And I was like, if I get any worse than this, I'm just going to have to go to the hospital. But I haven't had to go, thank God. And I just felt, it kind of like numbed me. Like I couldn't feel anything. So I was like, okay, good. So then I took it one more time. And I took it another time. But I haven't taken any today. No medicine. I feel okay. I'm not bad. Like, I'm not 100%. But it's like, I can deal with what I got going on right now without medicine. Hey guys. So it's the next day. And I don't even want to show my face. I thought everything was fine. And I told you guys the past 2 days I was doing okay. Except for eating. Well, last night I tried to eat. And I just threw up. And it was really bad. I strained so bad that when I woke up this morning, my voice, my throat hurts, my lungs, my chest, my back, just from throwing up so bad. So I don't even know if I could eat anything. I drank some Gatorade, but yes, that's basically it. Hey guys, I know I look so much better. I feel 85% better. So let me tell you guys, I don't know the last day that I recorded, but today is December 31st, so it's New Year's, New Year's Eve. Um, so I gotta give you guys an update. Me and my mom feel totally better. It is almost 3 weeks for me. Next Monday, okay, right now it's Thursday. So this past Monday was 2 weeks for me. And upcoming Monday, which is in a few days, is 3 weeks for me. Tomorrow is actually 3 weeks for my mom, dealing with this virus. So it's been well over 2 weeks for the both of us. And we feel so much better. The only thing that we're dealing with now is shortness of breath, winded. I have asthma. So I have to basically recover from what the virus did to me. Even if the virus is no longer in my system, I still have to try to get myself back, my respiratory right, because it took a hit. So me and my mom yesterday, we went and got COVID tested again just to see what was going on. Our results actually came back today. We got tested with CVS. They come back pretty fast. Both results came back negative. Okay, we don't feel sick anymore. We don't feel that sickness, like that flu-like sickness, the pain. We don't have that. Our main thing now is our breathing. And I think that may be normal just because you had a virus that attacked your respiratory system. And so now it's going to take a while before you get back right with your lungs and your breathing. And me even more so because, like I said, I have asthma. So where did I leave? I don't even know where I left off. But on one Saturday, I ended up in the hospital, me and my mom, because I felt like I had pneumonia. We didn't stay. What they told me at the hospital was that I didn't have any bacteria, so therefore I didn't have pneumonia in my lungs, and to just take an asthma pump and go home. So when I heard that, I thought, oh, my lungs are good. Well, I don't know if this is normal or not, but I had a follow-up with my primary care doctor, which I did at this morning. So she ended up getting my x-ray, chest x-ray, lung x-ray. And not pneumonia, but the virus is actually in my lung. I don't know if that's normal. I don't know if COVID actually just gets in your lungs. I know it attacks and makes you sick, but I don't know. But on the x-ray, it wasn't bacteria, it was a virus in my lower left lobe. So therefore they couldn't treat it because it's a virus. You can't treat a virus. So at the hospital they just told me to go home. But what she told me is that the virus is actually sitting in my lower left lung, and that was actually almost a week ago that I actually had the x-ray, and today was my follow-up appointment. But I don't have that lung pain anymore and anything. And because my results came back negative, I don't even know if the x-ray, if my lungs are clear now. But that was a week ago. It takes time to get into these appointments, So anyway, she prescribed me some medicine, which is in my nightstand. I'm supposed to take it once every day. It is a strong antibiotic for my lung. Even though it's a virus, she still wanted to try to see if the antibiotic will do something for me, and prescribe me another asthma pump because I was almost out, and I'm gonna have to take that more until I feel like I don't need it anymore. I hadn't touched the asthma pump like probably all year, but COVID now is just, yeah. So that's that. We're not feeling sick. I feel really good today. My nose really didn't burn. I still don't have smell. I don't have taste like that. I can taste, but it's like 50-50. Like it tastes weird. Like you can taste food, but it doesn't taste the same, or it's just not all the way there. But I can't smell anything. My mom can't smell still. We don't know when that's gonna come back. The breathing is not like great. Still get winded, still get tired super fast. Even now, like I'm kind of winded. What else? I'm gonna tell you guys, there is a such thing. I know this is TMI. This is kind of nasty. This is kind of nasty, but there is a such thing as COVID Pete. Now, at first, like, yeah, I do believe that because of how our bodies was responding to food and liquid, we couldn't drink and eat like that. So I'm not going to deny the fact that we actually were dehydrated. But let me tell you guys, when you're dehydrated, your urine is like really, really dark. So we had that. But it was like once all of our symptoms went away, like let's say like literally it was like 2 days ago. Once all of my symptoms, my pain, everything went away, my pee cleared up. Like I was like, what the heck? And I wasn't even drinking anything extra. You know what I'm saying? Like I was still doing the same thing, eating and drinking the same amount, which was barely anything. But it went from literally one day I was just sick, and then the next day I was literally like, COVID was like, bye, I'm gone. So like all of my symptoms literally left, including the pee, the dark pee. Even though I still, have the breathing problem. It was like one day I was sick, and then the next day it decided to leave, and so my pee just it just cleared up, and I'm like, what the heck? I just thought like I have to drink a lot to clear my pee, but no, when the virus I guess left my body, so did it leave my urine, and it was weird because like now I'm negative. That doesn't necessarily mean I'm not sick. You're still shedding the virus, and you're still I kind of believe that I'm still contagious. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I do believe that I'm still contagious, even though I don't have, it's not showing up on the test. Because even when, the first test I did, even when I took the first test, I was sick. I was sick then, but it was showing up negative. So I think maybe at a certain amount of sickness, it'll show up on test, but it doesn't necessarily mean you're not sick. So I'm still sick. I still have the virus as far as my respiratory goes. But like it's weird, so I'm still careful about going places and being around people. I'm not around anyone anyway, and I'm definitely not being around anyone. But I was even scared to just go out. Like I didn't want to give no one this. So that's that. I'll just give myself another week to say like I feel like I'm actually COVID free. Like I feel like it's definitely going to take more than 2 weeks to get rid of your symptoms and feel better. At least 3 if you're not severe. Me and my mom had it severely, and I have underlying I have asthma. So if you're healthy with no conditions and it's not that bad as far as the virus, you can probably bounce back in just like 2 weeks. But me and my mom's symptoms were really, really, really bad. Like we were both crying at night, like crying, couldn't breathe. I really thought it was going to keep me at that emergency room, but because it wasn't bacteria, they didn't keep me because it wasn't pneumonia. But I just felt like there was just days where you just felt like, I'm not gonna lie, but like you felt like you want to just go be with the Lord. It was really, really bad, and I just didn't know. It was really scary, but we feel much better. We came home and we disinfected most things. We washed all of our blankets, and we just washed everything, threw a lot of stuff away, disinfected a lot of stuff. We're not finished, and this is something like we're probably gonna have to constantly do until we feel that the house is really like 100% clean. But it's not, we didn't like do 100% disinfectant, but just enough. What else? I'm drinking water. I'm drinking more water, and the doctor told me to not drink any more juice. I'm not sure why. She was just like, don't drink any more juice. Don't drink nothing but water. And that's all I drink is water and juice and milk. Every now and then, I don't drink soda. So she was just like, completely cut juice and do strictly water. So I'm doing that, drinking more water, because like there was certain things that our bodies couldn't handle, and water was one of them. Like we couldn't drink juice sometimes, but water, when I drank water, I was throwing up. So I don't understand. I don't know. The virus is just weird. But that's one update. I don't know what else I need to say, what I missed out, but today I felt really good. I felt a lot better. I took my braids out today. I started yesterday, finished it today. I washed my hair, detangled my hair, just threw it up in some buns. And I've thrown some lip gloss and some earrings because I wanted to look normal. I felt like, ugh, I just looked bad. I looked rough. I felt rough. And I just wanted to kind of be normal again. It is New Year's Eve. I'm thanking God I'm going into the new year, regardless of how this year went. And my mom as well. We are both home. Can't really do anything anyway, so it doesn't even matter. It's like everything's shut down or you can't do nothing, so you might as well be at the house anyway. But I'm fortunate that this virus is actually leaving my body. I feel 85% better. The other 15% is like my breathing and just being tired. I still have a little fatigue, and you get mostly fatigued when you start doing stuff, like because you don't have that much energy. I have to regain my strength, and my lungs and stuff have to build back up. So that's what I need to do now. It's just from this point forward, rest, lots of fluids, just try to be healthy and just eat, and I don't know, like, just wait for it to run its course thoroughly out of my body. But we both tested negative, and I hope we never get it again. She got it from work, and she's gonna have to actually go back to work soon. So keep us in your prayers that we don't pick it up again, because this is really bad. I encourage everyone. There's a lot of people who are like conspiracy theorists and don't believe in it. Or listen, this is serious, and you need to take it serious. Whether you don't believe it, when you get it, you're gonna be like, oh my God. I don't necessarily know how true it is, if it come from bats. I'm not denying that the virus is. There's people that don't think the virus is real at all. Regardless of how it got here, it's real, and people are dying from it. And I feel like everybody should take it seriously. Wear your mask, wash your hands. Period. I feel like if I would not have caught it if I was not around my mother who caught it. If I was wearing a mask and stuff, but I was home. So at home you're not gonna wear a mask at home. So it's like I had no choice but to catch it at home. But I was home. At least I wasn't out with no mask on around people, like intentionally setting myself up to get it. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard enough trying to not get it when you're home. Definitely when you go out, be careful. But that's pretty much all I have to say. This was about 2.5 weeks so far of dealing with it. The first week was horrible. The second week was horrible. This last half week has been really great. I don't know. I just pray for anyone who has it. Just make sure you try to stay safe and rest. Just rest, okay? I am leaving. Thank you guys so much. Goodbye.